HOD creatives, join me. Let's make this trending Aso-oke ZaraCap you're seeing right here on your screen. If this Senegalese ZaraCap is something you know you really want to learn how to make, you have to watch this video to the end. And if you have not hit the subscribe button, please do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when we post video every weekend, you will be the first to be notified. So guys, let's get right into the class. Welcome back. So we are going to be making that beautiful Senegalese ZaraCap you just saw on your screen, and it's made with Aso-oke. So we are going to be using Aso-oke to create this design, and you can use any fabric to make this. Any stretchy or non-stretchy fabric can make this design. As you all know, Aso-oke is not a stretchy fabric, and that is what we are using here in this video. So I already have my ZaraCap made, so you can make your own ZaraCap. And if you come across this video and you don't know how to make a ZaraCap, I'm going to be dropping a link in the description box on how to make a ZaraCap. I have a lot of video on my channel on how to make a ZaraCap, so just go ahead and watch them and learn how to make your own ZaraCap. Then you come back and continue your design here. So this is the ZaraCap we are going to be using to create this, and you can also work with just the band, just the ZaraCap band, without putting the cover. But the client wants the cover, so I'm putting the cover. But if you don't want to make it like a cap like this and you want it to be an headband, you can just go ahead and make it an headband. Just cut one away of Aso-oke like so, your desired length, fold it into two, stitch it order, bring it out, then insert your marco inside, and that's it. You can put a velcro at the back, or you can use an elastic. But this, I'm using the exact head measurement of the person, so that is why I don't have a velcro at the back. But if you're making it for someone far away, please consider you had a velcro at the back, or you had an elastic at the back, so that it can fit any head size. You know, all head size are not the same. So that's it for the ZaraCap. And for the measurements I have here, let me set this aside. These are the measurements I have here. So how do I arrive at these measurements? I take my ZaraCap and I measure around the cap like so. You measure, when you're done making your ZaraCap, measure around it. That is, if you're sure that is the head circumference you want to use. So just measure around. You have 25 inches here. So I went ahead to cut out 25 inches for the first one, and after then I started adding 1 inches for the rest. So this is 25 inches, this is 26 inches, this is 27 inches, this is 28 inches, and this is 29 inches. So this is 5. I have 5 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take note, if you're making yours and you don't have, because I used over 3 hours of Aso-oke to make this. So if you don't have up to that much Aso-oke and you want to make something like this, you can go ahead and use your wording, and you'll be cutting out maybe just 3 of this, 3 or 3.5 or 2.5 of this to make, and then you cut out your wording the same length. Or if you're using fabric, if you're not using Aso-oke, if you're using fabric, you need this. The next thing we are going to do now is to just fold it into 2 like so, and you cut it open. Just fold it into 2 and you cut open. You cut it open. So fold into 2 and cut open, just the way I'm doing it. So you're going to repeat that for the whole Aso-oke. That I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So by the time you are done cutting, you have up to 10. You have up to 10. So now the next thing you are going to do, you take it to your sewing machine. You see this side that we cut open is the rough side, and this is the neat side. So you are going to fold the rough edges inside first. You fold it in about 1, let's see, you fold it in about 1 inches in. Yeah, it's like about 1 inches in. Then you fold this on it. You can see. So by the time you are done folding this on it, everything you should have here should not be more than 1 inches. 1 inches is very, very okay. Can you see? This is 1 inches. So 1 inches is very, very fine. So when you fold it in like so, you can go ahead and pin. You pin it all the way down. Then you take it to your sewing machine and you sew. If you don't want to sew, you can just take your gum, either your candle gum or your UHU gum. You go ahead and gum it down. But I'm going to be sewing. I don't like much gum, so I'm going to be sewing down. So just make sure you just pin it all the way down like so, and then you just go ahead and sew on the middle like this all the way down. That's how you're going to repeat everything. You're going to do it like this to all the cuts you made. Now take note, make sure it's 1 inches. so that you don't get too wide. This thing is not too wide, your pleats. So 1 inch is okay. Now you can use any fabric to create this design. You can use any stretching material, any fabric, stretchy or not stretchy, you can use it to create. But if you're using material to create this design, you need your wording. You need to add wording to it. So this 1 inches you have here, this 1 inches you have here, you're going to be cutting your wording of 1 inches. You just cut a wording of 1 inches. Let me just demonstrate it. Let's say this is my 1 inches wording. Then you just place it at the middle like so. Put this on it and this on it, and then you sew all the way down if you're using wording. But I'm not using wording for this. I'm using just aso-oke. And again, if you don't have much aso-oke, maybe you don't have, because I use over 3 hour of aso-oke to make this. So if you, like 3.5 hour of aso-oke. So if you don't have up to, even 3 aso-oke, 3 hour can make it. If you don't have up to 3 hour of aso-oke, maybe you have 2 hour of aso-oke, and you are cutting these pieces, because you can see after cutting everything out, I'll have 10 pieces. You know, I hope you understand that. This is 1 and it's 2. I'm cutting it into 2. I'll have 2. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to be having 10. So if you don't have much aso-oke, you want to use maybe like 5 or 6 or 7, go ahead and add your wording so that you have full layers. But I'm going to be making use of 10 here. So I'll take this to the sewing machine now. I'll stitch it down just the way I explained, and I will be right back. I'm going to cut the rest into 2, and you make sure they all should be on the same line. What I mean by that is, don't miss the numbers. Don't miss it. So if your 26 should be, your 25 should be your 25, your 26 should be next, 27 should be next, 28 should be next, 29 should be next. So don't go and miss it up. So that's why you have to arrange it while sewing it. Arrange. Okay, so I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. I'm going to sew it. Done sewing, as you can see. So this is the 25 that I cut into 2, and I folded it this way, and I stitch. So you have to stitch on the middle, please, because this side is going to be showing and this side is going to be showing. So whatever you are stitching, I don't allow it to come out. It should not come out this way, please. So this is the 225, 226, 227, 228, and this is the 229. This last one, I did not stitch it because I don't want this line to show at the top. So this middle line, that's where we stitch. I don't want it to show at the top, so I'm going to be using hot glue to gum this. When I get to that part, I'll just fold it in, gum it down all the way down, then come back and gum this part all the way down like this. So I will not have any stitch at the back. So this is the only one I'm going to be using glue on. Now the next thing is to start arranging our pleat. So the first thing we are going to do is to get the midpoint of the cap. I'm just going to get the midpoint of the cap. Okay, so I just go ahead and I mark the middle. Just go ahead and mark the middle of your marco. So when you're done marking, you pick the first one. You also mark the midpoint. You also get the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. So I'm going to be placing midpoint to midpoint like so. So I'll take my candle gum. I'll apply my candle gum at the middle, and I'll place this at the middle. So I'm going to gum it all the way down, right at the middle. So just gum it all the way down at the middle of your cap. So also the other side, you repeat the same thing. So this is the first one. Then you pick the second one again. Let me drop this. You also get the midpoint. Always get the midpoint so that one side will not be longer than the other one. So here's the midpoint, and this is the midpoint. I'll place it on it, and I'll gum this midpoint first. So now the next thing, this, let me explain before I go. This part will go up like so. See the way it's going up, to go up like so. And this other part, this other side will go down like this. So I'm going to start applying gum at the top here, and I'll just keep going down. You have to be careful if you're using candle gun so that you don't mess up your work. So you can see I'm applying it at the top part, at the down part, sorry. I applied it at the down part here and I gum it down. So this, I'm going to be applying it at this part. So this is going up. This one comes down, this one is going up. And the space should not be too much. The space between the previous one and the new one you are doing should not be too much. So this is what we have. So you pick the next one, get the midpoints. So this is how I'm going to continue till I get to the end. So this is going up. And this is going down. So you can see the space I'm leaving is not that much. So I'm just going to continue going. Can you see the way it's looking now? This is coming up and this is going down. So I'll just continue like that. But the first one, we placed it at the middle. Then from then, this is the second one. One goes up, the other one comes down. So I'll just continue like that till I'm done with all my layers.
House of Dehella, home of the bold, where beauty is crafted, traditions retold. We make, we sell, and we train with pride in every piece. Our passion won't hide. Your crown, your style, your soul, your flame. At Dehella, fashion is more than a name. Wear your power, stand up tall. House of Dehella, we got it all.
So as you can see, I'm done putting all the 9 and this is the 10th one. So I'm just going to fold it down and gum, fold down and gum. So when you're done gumming this way, then you fold this on it. So we are doing this so we don't have any stitch at the top. So please press down very well. So you can see the way I'm pressing it down. And I'm pressing it at the middle. You can see your edge should not come out here. It should be at the middle. So we are done with this. This is the last one. So we are going to go ahead and get the midpoint. So we already have a midpoint here. So you just put your gum, place it on it. Then you continue again, going up. So you can see where I'm applying the glue at the edge. So you keep. So come to this other side and repeat the same thing. This we go down, this one you're going up. You can increase your pleats if you want it fuller than this. You can make 12, you can make 15 pleats. This is 10 without wording. Without wording. I did not put wording. And this aso-oke is a little thick. So if you have aso-oke that is not thick, please use wording. Use wording. But this aso-oke is thick, so that is why there's no point using wording. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'll take my needle and thread. I'll tack this place down like so. I'll tack this down. I'll just tack them down. So this is what we have. So when I'm done, I'll just take my bow and I'll fix it at the back here. And guys, we are done. We are done. So can you see how beautiful it is? You can use any design at the back, any design. This is not the design I want to put at the back, but it's because the aso-oke was not enough. That was why I'm using. That was why I used this bow. But I would have preferred any other design apart from this. But the fabric was not enough. So you can see it's very nice. So I'm just going to go ahead, tack down and tack down and put my bow. Any other embellishment you want to add, you just go ahead and add it and you're good to go. So this is what we have. I hope this tutorial was helpful. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.